have few notes which I would like to bring to you. Friends and colleagues, we have many agenda items, several including resolutions and decisions that we need to complete this week. Delegates will already be aware that some agenda items have been grouped together to enable us to manage our work efficiently. All speakers will have the right to speak only once on each item or group of items. Please refer to the Daily Journal for specifics on how these items will be grouped. Evolving Rules 26, I would like to propose that we limit time for interventions to the following. Member States, 3 minutes. Observers from United Nations and international intergovernmental organizations, 2 minutes. And non-state actors, 1 minute. You may recall that at 74th World Health Assembly, we included alternative modalities for interventions by non-state actors, which allow for non-state actors to make statements in groups of constituencies. These statements will be taken during the debates among member states. These constituency statements will only be made during the discussion on agenda item 14.1, first grouping of ballot points A, D, F, and J. Agenda item 15 and 60.2, and will be limited to 3 minutes. Delegates making regional or group statements will have up to 4 minutes. I strongly encourage member states within those regions or groups to limit the length of their individual interventions. Accordingly, if you agree with a point raised by a previous speaker, you may wish to just say so, and it will be carried equal weight. We will use the traffic light system during the debate, and I will be very strict and interrupt delegations if they go over time. So you will see traffic lights over there. And just additional reminder, I brought something from my home to remind you. And finally, if you continue far beyond of the limited time, I need to interrupt you, I'm afraid. Okay. And delegates are reminded also the statement should be delivered at a moderate speed. Rapid delivery risks impending clarity and accuracy in interpretation. Where possible, could you please send the statements in advance in interpret at mark WHO INT at least 30 minutes before delivery, or give a paper copy to the conference officer in the meeting room. Please specify in the subject line and at the top of the statement the name of the country group, the meeting, in our case, Committee A, and the relevant agenda item number. Delegates wishing to have their statement posted on the Health Assembly webpage or to share a longer statement containing additional information may send them to statements@who.int. Additional information provided in this manner will not be included in the official record of the meetings. Only the statements delivered during our debate will be included. I would like to take this opportunity to propose arrangement for the exercise of the right of reply aimed at ensuring a fair, predictable, and orderly flow of the conduct of business at our meetings. In particular, I would propose to reserve time at the end of each day to allow the exercise of the right of reply by those delegations having exercised it during the course of the day. In delivering a right of reply, delegations are requested to be as brief as possible, taking into account that at these meetings interventions themselves are limited 3 minutes. If delegations could kindly interpret the word brief relative to the time allotted to the interventions themselves, it would be very, very much appreciated. In the event of subsequent requests by delegations for additional spoken rights of reply concerning the same matter as previously replied, I kindly request delegations to limit such spoken statements to 30 seconds or less. I trust it is acceptable. Okay, it seems no flags are coming, so I think it is accepted and so decided. Regarding the working hours of the committee, we will meet each morning at 9 a.m. or as indicated in the journal in relation to the plenary session or debates and continue for 3 hours. In the afternoon, we shall start promptly at 2:30 and continue until 5:30 p.m. At the end of each day's meeting, I shall indicate to you the items which I propose to include on the following day's agenda. This will also appear in the daily journal as the committee's program will work. I would like to remind you to please switch your telephone to silent mode and to place them, move away from the microphone when you are making an intervention to avoid static interference. We are also requested to wear our mask at all times in the meeting room, except when making an intervention to ensure that you may be heard clearly by delegates and interpreters.